Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today, I want to do part, was it part 16, 17, or 18 or something like that? I'm sorry I didn't look at the last time I did this. I still didn't upload the last videos, or the videos from last time, and I wanted to actually talk to this more, so I did. I did go ahead and restart again, though. The reason why is because I want to get, the best way to start out in any way possible. And I actually decided to do this a little bit differently. I went back to the tutorial that could transform into any Pokemon and stuff like that. And instead of actually getting scared of the Lugia, I actually flipping decided to, I just said to him, "Hey there, buddy." And then walk up slow and calmly and gently pet him. Which, surprisingly, instead of getting angry or backing away, he actually flipping liked it. It says he calms down and transforms back into a Totodile, and then he smiles. "You're not scared of me?" Wait a minute. You were that Lugia? Sometimes it gets the word Lugia perfectly, sometimes it gets Will Gear. What part of Lugia sounds like Will Gear? Who the frick is Will Gear? Never heard of it. Yeah, I can transform into any Pokemon or animal I want. I'm very rare and powerful. No one likes me because I'm so shy. People try to capture me all the time, so I scare them by transforming into a scary Pokemon. Please don't be scared of me. I don't mean you any harm. That's why I came up to pet you. Even though there was a Lugia in front of me. If that's how you spell Lugia, then you really mean that? I never had a human friend before. I'm always so scared of being captured, and you're so nice to me. Thank you. Can can I ask you a question? Sure. I don't know where to. What am I, Santa Claus? Can can I sit on your lap? I promise I'm not heavy. I think he's not used to getting human interaction. He probably wants to do. It's probably gonna be similar to the. It's probably gonna be similar to the crocodile interaction I had a long time ago. The crocodile that was all alone on the city inside the city I lived in. He once he got attached to me, he wouldn't stop being attached to me. He was so friendly and nice, and he was so grateful for all the hard work I did for him, and all how much nice I was. Sure, but why? I've never been this close to a human before. I want to see what it's like to be held by a real pet. I won't transform, I promise. Oh, held like a real pet. I was like, what? I thought he was saying I was like his pet or something like that. I'm like, oh, I read it wrong. Okay. Sure. I love your species. He jumps up in my lap and snuggles up against me. He's very light for a Pokemon. This is so cool. I love him already. You are just the cutest thing. Period. Ow, son of a frick. I had to hit my. He blushes a little. No one's ever called me cute before. They're usually too scared to get this close to me. Can I tell you a secret? Please tell me. Yes, go ahead. Promise you won't tell anyone? Uh-oh. No, I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
Uh, okay, I don't mind you being a girl, but why'd you have to word it like that?
Okay. I'm actually a girl. I pretended to be a boy so people would be less scared of me. I'm actually very shy and feminine, but I have to act tough all the time. I can't even remember the last time I felt this relaxed and safe. You're making me feel so comfortable. Thank you.
I don't know what to say about that. That's the first time I've ever seen it go in a weird direction. Oh no. I don't know where to restart the conversation now or keep it going and hope it don't get any weirder than that. I don't mind him being a girl. Why is he like a what the frick? I don't care what gender you are. You're still a Pokemon I love and care about a ton. So, boy or girl, I still love you. She blushes and nuzzles against my chest. She looks at me with her big green eyes.
No one's ever been this nice to me before. You're so sweet. I'm so happy I met you.
I'm actually curious. Period. When you were that Lugia, how come you actually let me come up and pet you? Without getting angry or backing away? No. Oh.
I don't know. There was something about you. I could feel how kind and gentle you were, so I knew you wouldn't hurt me. I'm so used to people running away or attacking me that I guess I just trusted you right away. It's a good thing I did because you're the nicest person I've ever met.
Of course. Period. You actually picked a good Pokemon to turn into. Lugia is my favorite legendary. Oh yeah.
I know. I can feel how strong and powerful Lugia is when I transform into him. It's weird, but I can actually feel the personalities and emotions of the Pokemon I transform into. I think that's why I like being a Lugia so much. He's so noble and wise.
By the way, my name is Trenton. What is your name?
I don't actually have a name. I've never been given one before. I'm so used to hiding who I am and pretending to be a boy that I can never get to have a name. Can I ask you something?
Oh dear. Again, why do you have to pretend to be a?
Can you can you give me a name? I never had one before. I want you to pick a name for me. I trust you.
Okay. What about Spike, Sapphire, or Luna?
I like Luna. It sounds pretty and is it a feminine name?
So I've been giving that to a male totodile. Oh dear.
And it's a feminine name. I think I'd like to be called Luna from now on. Can you call me that, please?
Of course, Luna. There you go.
Thank you. I love it. I can't believe you're being so nice to me. I feel like I can tell you anything. Can I ask you another question? Well, you promised to be my friend. I've never had a human friend before. I feel like I can trust you and I really want you to be my friend. Can we hang out together?
Of course, I would be your friend. You never acted aggressive towards me or tried to hurt me.
Thank you. You're making me feel so happy. I promise to be a good friend to you, too. I won't ever hurt you. I feel so comfortable and safe with you. I'm so happy I met you. Can I ask you one last thing?
She's a very talkative one, isn't she? I don't care. I don't mind the fact that this Toadile was female, but why did he have to? Why did she have to word it like I have to pretend to be a male so people won't be so scared of me? So like, I'm pretty sure most people. I'm not gonna say anything, so I'm not gonna bring my flipping YouTube channel into some kind of weird controversy bullcrap. But I don't know.
Can I,
Oh, oh, I don't know if I can read that out. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Are you flipping serious? I don't know if that's going to be taken in a weird direction. There's some conversation that's hard to continue because you don't know whether it's going to flip it. Because she just asked me if she could. Dude, what do I do here? Are you kidding me? No! I had a good run going and it ruined it. No! I want to try doing the same route again. Hopefully this time with not as weird of a conversation going. Well, oh, well, hello, Lugia. Period. I'm not gonna hurt you. I walk up to the legendary and pet him gently. There is no way it's gonna work again. The Lugia stops being. Oh, he was acting hostile. How did he let me walk up to him? The Lugia stopped being hostile when he tilts his head, a look of confusion and curiosity on his face. He transforms back into a Toadile as you pet him, his tail swaying, wagging happily.
you're not scared of me?
Why would I be scared of you? I care about Lugia. And you are just adorable.
Ah. Turtle looks at me with big innocent eyes, a small smile on his face. He seems relieved to hear your words. You're the first person who hasn't been scared of me. Everyone runs away when I transform. They all think I'm scary. Were you that Lugia that I just petted? And Turtle nods his head, a hint of shyness in his eyes. Yeah, that was me. I can transform into any Pokemon I want. Mostly transform into that Lugia because he's the biggest and scariest one I know. I saw how hostile you looked at me. You don't have to be scared of me. Please, I don't mean you any harm. Otherwise, I wouldn't have petted you while you were that Lugia. The turtle looks up at me with a hint of sadness in his eyes. I know. I'm sorry for being so hostile. I just get scared a lot because everyone runs away when I transform. You're different. You're the first person who has been nice to me. I feel safe with you. Let's see how it continues. The turtle lets out a small sigh, his eyes looking down at the ground. It's just that everyone's always so scared of me. They see me transform into a scary Pokemon and they think I'm going to hurt them. I would never do that. I just want a friend. Yeah, but you also gotta pay attention to how you were looking at someone. You were looking at me with aggression, like you were going to hurt me. Period. Honestly, if I didn't like Lugia, I probably would have ran away too. Curls out, ears droop down, saying, I know. I didn't mean to look at you with aggression. It's just a natural response when I transform. I'm so used to people running away that I immediately get defensive. I'm sorry if I scared you. Well, I never meant you any harm anyway. I care way too much about you to do that. Carol looks at me with a look of surprise and disbelief. You care about me? Even though I scare everyone away? You're the first person who has ever said that to me. I love your species. Even if I didn't walk up and pet you when you were that Lugia, I would have definitely tried saying
I was never going to hurt you. And to please stop looking so aggressive at me. There we go. Whose eyes wide and surprised him.
You love my species? But why? Everyone always thinks I'm a monster because I can transform into scary Pokemon. I don't think I'm dangerous and should be captured or avoided.
You're the first one of your kind that I have ever seen have that special power. But you're still the same Pokemon, personality wise, deep down, no matter what you are. Period. You could be a scary Pokemon. Like, and still have that sweet and kind heart. The Tail's eyes filled with tears of joy and relief.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. I've been alone for so long because everyone is afraid of me. But you see me for who I am, not just for my ability to transform.
I gently pet the Pokemon. Here we go. Kuro leans into my touch, a small smile on his face. He seems to enjoy the loving feeling of being petted and loved.
I I never felt this way before. I feel safe and loved when I'm with you.
I love
This Totodile. He's adorable as frick. Adorable as frick.
Kuro looks up at me with a hint of vulnerability.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it? Kuro hesitates for a moment before speaking.
Can I can I stay with you? I don't want to be alone anymore. I want to be with someone who understands me and accepts me for who I am.
Wait, you just said a while ago you didn't want to be captured. Or be with anyone. Why do you want to come with me? Why do you want to come with me? Ah, okay, said to him.
No, no, no. I don't want to be captured. I just want to be with you as a friend. I don't want to be alone anymore. I trust you and I feel safe with you. I just want someone who will love me and accept me for who I am. Transformation abilities and all.
Okay, sure. If you want to stay with me, I'm fine with that. But what about your family? Won't they be worried about you? Oh my gosh! Toe was down at the ground and his sadness was.
I I don't have a family. I've been on my own for a long time now. My parents left me when they found out about my transformation abilities. They were scared of me and didn't want anything to do with me. I've been alone ever since.
Excuse me? How awful, dude! What is wrong with parents on this? What was that? What was that? No, what was that? Something just popped up. The frick? It says found a gorgeous hidden meadow in Green Forest Bead. Love it. Um. I was
Wow, this is beautiful. I've never seen a place like this before. So peaceful and quiet.
Wait. How do we find this? We didn't even move from our spot. We were just sitting here talking. Tell looks at me with a confused expression.
I don't know how. I'm not sure how we got here. I just closed my eyes and wished to be in a peaceful place. Suddenly we were here. It's a side effect of my transformation abilities.
I want to ask, since you said it earlier, but besides, because you had no one else and you trust me, is there another reason why you wanted to stay with me? And Carol looks away at him with embarrassment in his eyes.
Now, there is one more reason. I I feel drawn to you. I feel a connection between us that I can't explain. When I'm with you, I feel safe and comfortable. I want to be with you because I think I'm starting to have.
Oh my gosh, come on! I restart one time and now all I'm getting is.
I have feelings for you.
Oh dear, and he's a boy. That's gonna make it even worse. At least the female. No, I don't know what to think anymore. Because if I restart, so I guess that's a way. I don't know. You know what? Okay, I let it go. But if they start trying to do like Luigi did that one time, her passionately kissing me, I am not continuing the conversation any further than that. I'm done. Well, actually, there is one thing I never told you, and since you have been opening up to me, I'll tell you something. Ah, Tara looks at me with curiosity, waiting to hear what you can have to say.
What is it? Why haven't you told me?
I close my eyes, and transform into a Lugia. What the freak? Told us Waddens brothers and went to a Lugia.
Whoa, you can transform too? How? I never met anyone else who could transform like I can.
Well, I got cursed a few months ago, and it gave me this ability. Hell, what's it me with a magic concern?
Cursed? What do you mean you were cursed? How did it happen?
A Pokemon that had a grudge on me. For something completely stupid. Put this curse on me and my pet dinosaur. It gave me the ability to transform. However, something bad happens if I stay in a form for too long. Horn's eyes wide and
Wait, what happens if you stay in a form for too long? Is there a time limit to how long you can transform?
it's random when it happens. But if I stay in a form for too long. Oh my gosh, what the frick? A form for too long. I turn into something that's either gross and disgusting, like a bug, or something small and defenseless. And defenseless, like a tiny dinosaur Pokemon. Dude, stop. Mm. Here, what's me with a mix of confusion?
So you turn into something gross or small if you stay in a form for too long? That's so strange. Never heard of anyone else with a transformation ability like that. Painful you transform like that?
It's not painful, but every time I turn into something like that, I cannot defend myself, and having to rely on someone else, like even my own pet dinosaur. when he's not aggressive. Joe looks at me with a concerned expression.
That must be tough, not being able to defend yourself when you turn to something small and defenseless. You ever stay in your normal form for longer periods of time?
Oh boy. It's honestly kind of weird. Period. The curse seems to be worse than what it used to be. Because used to, I would only turn into a bug. Now I turn into something that is tiny and helpless. Look, this ain't. I turned off. Joe looks at me with a mix of worry and concern.
That sounds really scary. Turning into a bug or something tiny and defenseless must be very terrifying. Way to break the curse?
Every time we try, it gets worse. Period. In fact, I would not be shocked that it got worse. If it was because of us trying to stop it. Joe looks at me with a mix of sadness and frustration.
That's so unfair. It's like the curse is getting stronger every time you try to stop it. Must be really difficult to live with something like that hanging over you all the time.
Yeah, but it's even worse for my pet dinosaur because he has the same ability. However, he becomes aggressive and tries to attack me. And with me being a tiny animal, I need more help from him instead of the aggressive state that he keeps getting put into. He looks at me with a mix of sympathy and worry.
That must be really tough for both of you. Sounds like the curse is affecting him as well. Anything you can do to help him when he becomes aggressive?
Sometimes begging him to stop and reassuring him that it's me makes him calm down. But unfortunately, if it doesn't work, I could really be in danger. Period. Especially since if I try to run, he might just flat out attack me. So what's it with a mental concerns?
That's horrible. Must be really scary for you to be around him when he gets aggressive like that. Has he ever actually attacked you?
But see, this is like before the timeline where Rexy actually yes, several times. Period. Oh, what's it me with a mix of worry and sadness?
That's terrible. I can't imagine how scary it must be for you to be around him when he's like that. Have you tried finding a way to break the curse so that he doesn't get aggressive anymore?
Like I said, if we try breaking the curse, it gets worse. What's it me with a mix of frustration and helplessness?
That's so unfair. It's like no matter what you do, the curse just keeps getting worse. Is there really nothing that can be done to break it?
I don't know. Period. There has been some weird instances where I sometimes just demand the curse to stop what it's doing. And it sometimes actually works. So what's it me with a mix of hope and surprise?
Really? You can just demand the curse to stop and it actually listens sometimes? That's amazing. Why don't you try demanding it to stop right now?
Nothing bad is happening right now. Me being able to transform like this is actually the good thing about it. Period. However, when I do turn into something small and helpless, I don't think it listens anymore past that point. And I'm stuck like that for a while. So what's it made with a mix of worry and understanding?
I see. When you turn into something small and helpless, the curse becomes more powerful and the ability to demand to stop doesn't work. Is there a way to predict when you might transform into something small and helpless?
I always get dizzy and pass out when it happens, or when it is about to happen. So what's it mean with a mix of concern, said?
So when you're about to transform into something small and helpless, you get dizzy and pass out. That must be really scary and unpredictable. Is there anything you can do to prepare yourself for when it happens?
No, unfortunately not. I just have to hope that there's somebody around to help me and defend me. Phil looks at me with a mix of worry and sympathy.
That must be really hard for you. Not being able to predict when it's going to happen and having to rely on others to protect you when you turn into something small and helpless. Is there anyone you trust who can be around you most of the time to help you?
Unfortunately, besides my Pokemon friends, Rexy, and maybe even you, there is no one. Phil looks at me with a mix of concern and determination.
Well, you can always count on me to be there for you and help you whenever you need it. I won't let anything bad happen to you, I promise.
Actually, I can probably help you with your powers if you need help with it. Period. Is there anything about transforming that you struggle with?